What's up, you guys? It's Steve here with a pretty shocking news update. This is your unemployment update, as we now have 26 states that have announced they're going to be ending unemployment benefits early. However, this is the first one that we have seen that is a Democratic liberal state saying they're not going to wait till September 6th. They're going to be cutting it off early. And this is pretty shocking because all previous 25 states had been conservative Republican states that said they didn't support the extension of federal unemployment benefits because they felt it didn't incentivize people to get back out into the workforce and start bolstering the economy again. We did not hear that from Democratic liberal states. They said people still need these benefits. So this is the first one to go against the grain. And we're going to see, is this going to have a dominoes effect in the coming days? Will other Democratic liberal states follow suit as well and say, you know what, we need to put an early end to this? Now, in addition to this, we've also heard President Joe Biden say that he supports governors making this decision, that they can do that. And he said that the current extension ends September 6th. And it looks like they're supporting maybe not extending these federal benefits out even further. So whatever the case is, though, as you know, here on the channel, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date so that way you're informed as to what's happening. So we're going to dive into this article. This just broke yesterday of this 26th state as of today, June 17th, 2021. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest. But before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, if you appreciate these updates, keeping you informed as to what's going on, take a second to smash the like button, leave your comments, and share this out to other people if you think that it's going to help them out. That helps out my channel a lot. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if this is your first time here, don't forget, come and join the viewing community. I'll keep you up to date. Join the Ram fam. Smash the subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell. And if you have any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest on federal unemployment benefits ending early in the 26th state, the first Democratic state. So Louisiana becomes the first Democratic-run state to end $300 a week unemployment benefits. Louisiana to end the $300 per week unemployment benefits on July 31st. And as always, link in the description below if you'd like to check this out for yourself. Now, the article says that Louisiana became the first Democratic-run state to drop out of federal unemployment benefit programs that provided out-of-work Americans an extra $300 a week in aid. Now, Governor Bel Edwards on Wednesday signed a bill terminating the federal pandemic unemployment programs on July 31st in exchange for raising the state's weekly maximum jobless benefits to $275 beginning in 2022. So what they're saying is, even though they're ending this early, they're also exchanging it to increase the maximum amount that people can regularly collect starting next year. Now also, Louisiana joins 25 other states that were all led by Republican governors that will prematurely end the supplemental unemployment benefits, a move they contend will help businesses that are struggling to hire more employees, because a lot of them are saying that these bonuses, these boosts to unemployment, they're not encouraging people to go back out, because some, they're saying, are actually making more on these benefits than they previously were working. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, but that is the argument for ending it early. Now, it will also opt out of two separate programs, which provide jobless benefits to gig workers and others that typically are not eligible for benefits, and the extended state unemployment benefits once they have been exhausted. So in other words, this is not just the $300 per week boost, but if you are on PUA or PEUC, either of those programs, those are also going to be ending in the state of Louisiana. Now, the programs, which were established in March of 2020 and twice extended by Congress, are not slated to expire until September 6th. So that's, according to federal law, what the extension expiration date currently is. Now, there remains about 7.4 million fewer jobs than there were in February of 2020 before the pandemic shut down broad swaths of the nation's economy. Louisiana's unemployment rate currently is at 7.3%, which represents about 150,000 jobless Americans out of a workforce of about 2 million. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And I know I see a lot of people comment and ask, how can this be legal? How can the federal government provide federal unemployment benefits and have them set to expire September 6th, but then states, governors for states step in and say they're going to be cutting off federal benefits early? Well, what we found out is that, yes, this is actually legal. And what we've heard is that the White House has said that if governors feel like this is the right decision for their state and they decide to make it, they actually support them in doing so. Take a look at this. The article says that President Biden and Democrats, they have rejected the notion that Americans are choosing to stay home and collect extra unemployment benefits, which is part of the $1.9 trillion relief law that was passed back in March, rather than returning to work. But still, listen to this. Biden has emphasized that unemployment benefits will end in September as planned, despite momentum among some of his party's members to make the extra money permanent. So there's been a push to extend these out further to potentially make them permanent, and they're saying no, these will not be permanent, they will be ending. Now we'll see if they extend it out further for the states that are staying on the program past September 6th, but as it currently stands, if you're one of the people on these federal unemployment programs, you might want to start making preparations just in case we are seeing the final end to these benefits. Now, reading on, it says it is going to expire in 90 days, Biden said recently, and he said that makes sense. Now, very quickly, just to recap on the 25 states that are going to be ending, when they're going to be ending, and what it is they're going to be ending, as some of them are not ending all federal unemployment benefits, just the boost, while others are going to be ending them all. So the article says that Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Maryland, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, West Virginia, and Wyoming will also end at least one of the 3 pandemic unemployment programs sometime over this summer. Now, some 16 million Americans are poised to lose their unemployment benefits earlier than expected, according to one estimate published by the Century Foundation. And here you can see the cutoff dates. Now, June 12th, we saw Alaska, Iowa, Mississippi, and Missouri end. June 19th coming up, you're going to see Alabama, Idaho, Indiana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, North Dakota, West Virginia, and Wyoming end. You can see June 26th, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Ohio, South Carolina, South Dakota, Texas, and Utah. June 27th, Montana and Oklahoma. July 3rd, Maryland and Tennessee, and July 10th, Arizona, and now July 31st, Louisiana is going to be added to that list. And also you can see here which states are going to be ending which programs. Now you can see in dark blue are all the states that are going to be ending all programs, and you can see what date it is going to be specifically for that state. So Texas, for example, is going to be 26th of June, and all benefits, all federal, PUA, PEUC, and the $300 per week boost will be coming to an end. Now you can see that the light blue, it's just going to be the $300 per week boost. So for example, Arizona, they're going to be ending the $300 per week boost July 10th, but they will carry on PEUC and PUA until the federal expiration date, which is September 6th. Now, the ones in gray are the states that have not announced that they're going to be ending it, with the exception of, as we just read, Louisiana. So you guys, that is the latest on unemployment benefits. Like I said, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here on the channel. And also, right now, we are in the middle of the reconciliation process starting for the next stimulus package. If you missed my previous video, be sure to check it out, as we saw Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer announce that they will be starting this along bipartisan talks because they said they've had enough. It's time to get the next stimulus package out with all the provisions necessary for both physical and human infrastructure. So we could be seeing a lot of provisions for roads, bridges, highways, and also for families and people and individuals to help support them throughout this time. And they're saying they want to get this done in July. So we're about 2 weeks away from that. So we will see, and I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here on the channel. And once again, you guys, if you made it this far and you like and appreciate these updates, don't forget to take a second to smash the like button, leave your comments, share this out if you think it's valuable, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell if this is your first time here. Follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3, get some free stocks and cryptos in the link in the description below. And if you want to see what trades I'm doing in stocks or cryptos, consider joining the Patreon group as well. But with that being said, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. I'll be sure to keep you up to date. Take care. I'll catch you in the next video. God bless. This is Steve.